Did Mega Man 10 kill Mega Man Legends 3? According to Aizu in a 2022 interview with then Famicom Gamer, Inafune wanted him back to work once again for Capcom as a producer. Although not said in the interview itself, we can safely assume this will mean Inti Creates will turn into a Capcom subsidiary or sub-studio via this merger. The way Aizu described the exchange uses quite a curious wording. When I worked in the Mega Man Zero and ZX and Classic series, I worked as an outsource for Capcom, and during that he approached me and told me, Aizu, you'll be a producer. I responded, Eh? You really want to make me into a producer for Capcom? And he responded, yes, you and I will now work as equals. I would like to mention how much of a deal this is for Inafune to say you and I will be equals, considering that at the time, in 2008, he was basically running the company. Inafune had a lot of power within Capcom. When asked about Inafune's intentions with this, Aizu said that he believed that Inafune wanted Inti Creates to be able to sustain itself as a developer, but I offer another explanation. As we know, Inafune was the Mega Man producer ever since Professor F, aka Fujiwara, retired. Hayato Kaji and Masakazu Eguchi, aka Mr. Famous, did not want the Mega Man producer position. So obviously Inafune will want a successor to be able to take care of the Rockman series after he was raised into positions he no longer had control over in the game series. I think Inafune probably saw Aizu as the only guy who understood his views on Rockman enough that he would rather confirm Aizu's and Inti's safeness as a developer to keep Rockman supported. As you know, Inafune got promoted out of the role of to properly oversee Rockman. So we move to 2009, right? Capcom requests Inti to make Rockman 10, but this was a corporate mandate, it was top down. They requested a online co-op. Many of us who saw the whole Mighty No. 9 debacle know that a lot of issues go down to the online. And the problem here is that Aizu overpromised Capcom. Capcom allegedly offers to support Aizu and Inti Creates for the networking, but Aizu promised that Inti could do it and Inti couldn't do it. Around 2019, before the Mega Man 10 prototypes leaked online, there was a whistleblower on Twitter claiming that Capcom and Inti Creates had a real bad falling out, that the bridge was burnt because of said online functions. It was supposed to be a main sales point for Mega Man 10 to have online co-op, and they couldn't deliver. And considering that the relationship between Capcom and Inti Creates, and most specifically Capcom and Aizu, was already kind of brittle, it took only one mistake to break the whole thing. And not only that, but around that time when they were making Mega Man 10, Inti Creates was also working to be the support studio for Mega Man Legends 3. You know, support with artwork, assets, and what have you. Some of you may not know, but Hayato Kaji, despite being a pivotal figure for the Mega Man series starting from Mega Man 4, he did not want to become the Mega Man producer. He just wanted to keep making artwork and character design, while Masakazu Eguchi also refused the role. They liked Mega Man, but they obviously did not like it enough to want to carry the weight and responsibilities the producer seat has. It has a lot of burden, that position. Taking into consideration the gap between Inti retreated from Capcom due to her failure, Inafune's extremely sudden departure from Capcom, which happened to be due to some sort of internal bad falling out with executives, and the cancellation of Mega Man Legends 3, the timeline matches. I know I'm being circumstantial, but please bear with me. If you're willing to believe that Inafune wanted Aizu to be again a producer for Capcom just so he could take over Mega Man, just so he could take care of the Mega Man series, this could be the timeline of events. Mega Man Legends 3 begins early production. Inti Creates are present as assistant developers for Mega Man Legends 3. The Mega Man 10 project starts, but it doesn't have online. It releases without the online. Capcom Inti bridge is burned. Aizu and Inti retreat. They end up working on uncredited grunt work for games like the Power Rangers Samurai games on Nintendo DS and Wii. Inafune leaves Capcom out of non-specified reasons. All we know was that apparently it was a really bad falling out with the company, which leads to Mega Man Legends 3 being cancelled. Now, some may argue that yeah, Inafune leaving shouldn't have killed the whole project, but what if it wasn't that? What if Legends 3 was about to be cancelled anyway because Inti Creates were kicked out for failing to provide online to Mega Man 10? Basically, once Inafune lost the man he trusted to be his successor taking care of Mega Man, Inafune himself ended up leaving Capcom. And thus Legends 3 unfortunately was doomed from the moment Mega Man 10 shipped without an online co-op element. I acknowledge I'm basically doing an interpretation of events. I might be taking a little bit of circumstantial evidence, but I believe the timeline matches the events. I'll link in the description the interview with then Famicom gamer that Aizu was part of. It's very interesting. He talks about the whole history of Inti Creates. But you, let me know what you think in the comments. Am I reaching? Am I grasping straws? Or is my interpretation of events plausible? Thank you so much for watching. I'm Catlinks. Take care.
Did you know that vile Catlinks also streams on Twitch most weekends? And that he posts evil engravings and updates on Twitter! So don't be like that boob He-Man and follow! Yeah! This was Skeletor! Your parents never loved you! Until next time! Yeah!